Hello everyone, welcome to Presentation Experts. Today I am here with a new presentation topic, that is green computing. So before starting, please subscribe to our channel and also press the bell icon for all new latest updates. So let's begin. So today we'll see about its introduction, what is green computing, why green computing is important, how to go green, advantages of green computing and disadvantages of green. So green computing, as per the IFG, International Federation of Green and ITC, Information and Technology, Information and Communication Technology, and IFG, International Federation of Green Standards, or IT. Green IT is the study and practice of environmentally sustainable computing, or IT. So the according to these standards, IFG standards, so green computing is an environmentally sustainable computing. So to sustain in the environment, green computing is important. So green IT is the study and practice of designing, manufacturing, using and disposing of computers, servers and associated subsystems such as monitors, printers, storage devices and networking and communication systems efficiently and effectively with a minimal or no impact on the environment. So green computing means to dispose of all the non-usable devices which are not in use and reduce the use of these devices. For example, we can take an example of a data cable which is not in a use can be disposed of, or a not working data cable or USB cable which is not working should be disposed of to create a sustainable life and also for the recycling purposes. And I will take another example, like you delete some files in your system. So make sure to delete the files which are not in your use in your day-to-day life, files or music files, etc. There are so many files in your system's desktop which are not in your use from long time. So dispose them off, delete them off to get much memory space and to use the system effectively. So all these things matters most. So to dispose little things makes a big approach. So what is green computing? Green computing is a study and a practice of using computing resources efficiently. So to use the resources efficiently is a part of green computing. The primary objective of such a program is to account for the triple bottom line, or triple bottom line means for the people, planet and all over profit. So green computing is important for all people, planet, for our planet and the profit coming from the green computing. The goal is to reduce the use of hazardous materials, maximize energy efficiency during the product's lifetime, and promote recyclability or biodegradability of defective products and factory waste. So the products, so the products which are not in use, the defective products like USB cable, data cables, mobile chargers, which are defective, can be recycled and biodegradable, so that it helps the environment for green computing and to have sustainable life development. Green computing is important for all classes of systems, ranging from handheld systems to large scale data centers. So these green computing is is important from a small part to a big data centers. Like there are huge data centers the companies are owning, like Amazon Cloud, Google Cloud. So these companies, Facebook Cloud, so these companies are having big data centers where all the data are stored, and they also must degrade their waste or defective products for a safer environment and sustainable life. Many corporate IT departments have green computing initiatives to reduce the environmental effect of their IT operations. Also, there are so many companies where in their systems the green computing softwares are installed so that the systems can consume less power and they should perform efficiently. Like the companies like TCS, Infosys, Amazon, they are having software installed that if there is no one on the PC for like 30 seconds or a minute, the PC will go to hibernate by itself and work efficiently. These types of softwares are installed by these companies for their safer and reducing the power supply to meet the sustainable life. So here are 4 paths along which the environmental effects of computing should be addressed, like green use, reducing the energy consumption of computers and other information systems, as well as using them in an environmentally sound manner. So the use of energy consumption should be reduced by using the computers efficiently, not letting it not letting systems or desktop on for whole day or when not in use, green disposal, refurbishing and reusing old computers and recycling unwanted computers and other electronic equipment. Like at earlier times there were CRT televisions or monitors. That monitors are until now are not many of us are not using these types of systems, but they are also present now also. So we should dispose them of for a healthy environmental life. Green designing energy efficient and environmentally sound components, computer servers and cooling equipments. Green manufacturing electronic components, computers and other associated subsystems with a minimal impact on environment. So manufacturing the component with a less environment effect should also be taken care. So all these were the paths should be followed before taking anything in our day-to-day life. So all these paths should be followed by us, like green design, green manufacturing, green usage, green disposal, green standards, and green awareness. So awareness of green should is a main and a basic essential part of our life. Green awareness means go green, not to use much use much of green and natural things. And green standards means follow the life cycle which is made naturally by the environment. So all these are the paths for the green computing. Now we will see why green computing is important. So for the climate change, green computing is very much important. It helps in cost and energy saving. It has a reliability of power, less power supply, less power supply consumption helps to save more electricity and power consumption. E-waste management, manage your e-waste, electronic waste. E-waste means electronic waste should be managed properly, like to dispose each and everything at an early stage so that it should not affect our environment. Like you should also delete the files in your systems and also free up your Gmails, mails which are not in use. The mails which are not in use, you should also free up them because it also affects the storage spaces and data center storage spaces, which which will also be a path for a green computing. So green computing is environmental friendly. That's why we should go green. Now we'll see how to go green. So virtualization is one of the suggestion for going green. So virtualization helps in making the team virtual or on cloud. Power management, manage the power supply, manage the power. Power management means don't don't waste your power, don't waste your electricity as usually. Storage, keep your storage less. When the files are not in use, the emails are not in use, dispose them off, delete them off. Empty your trash, the photos which are not in use, delete them off, so that this will save our environment. Video cards, the video cards which are present in our systems like GPU, graphic cards, processors. So these are video cards, memory cards. So when they make little use of them, when it's possible, when it's more important, then only use them. Machine recycling, recycling your system which are defective, contains all these displays are CRT displays. Earlier we were having CRT displays which are not until now also not disposed of, but we should have disposed them timely so that it cannot affect our environment. And telecomputing is also another way of reducing the carbon content in the environment. Cloud computing is a way so that less number of less number of systems can be used. By cloud computing, less number of systems are required by the people. Everything would be on cloud, like storage. So if you store your photos on cloud, so you don't need to have more memory devices. You will connect through cloud only. Or you can store your files, photos, or even you can make applications, make software, work on the uh, work on the clouds, code on the cloud. You can code, program, and you can do anything on the cloud, which helps to save environment. So there are some implementations by some big companies or MNCs which helps us to save the environment. So implementations for green computing are this is Backly. So Backly is a search engine powered by Google Search. Backly came into being based on the concept that when a computer screen is white, presenting an empty word page or the Google homepage, your computer consumes 74 watts. So when your screen is white, it consumes more power than when your screen is black. So when the screen is black, it consumes only 59 watts. So it saves around 15 watts. Based on this theory, if everyone switched from Google to Beckley motherboard, Mother Earth would save 750 megawatt every year. So this was very good implementation for green computing by Google. So you can just search for Beckley on Google, and you will get on this site, and you can use this to reduce for the reduced power, which would save around 15 watts of energy per day. Next is Zonbu. Zonbu is a new and very energy efficient PC. Zonbu consumes just one third of the power of a typical light bulb. So these are small devices where the devices run from Linux operating system using a 1.2 gigahertz processors and 512 MB RAM. So it also contains no moving parts and does even contain a fan. So this is a small device which contains processor and a RAM, and also in storage with a fan, which consumes only one third of energy of a light bulb. So this is also an implementation for cloud computing. Next is thin client. So thin client are also a small PCs. These PCs are used by each and every organization. So many organizations are using these thin clients, and in this we need to connect through VMware. So the computer architecture relies on the network to be a computer. The root of the system is the server. So these computers are connected with the server, which provides all the processing power and storage. Each user needs only a monitor terminal, a thin client. So these computers are known as thin clients used by so many organizations. These thin clients are connected with the VMware of an organization, on which on entering to the VMware, the person connects with the organization server. In addition to the business benefits, this system can reduce the overall environmental footprint of a desktop by 75%. So this all helps in to reduce the power consumption by 75%. These were the implementations for the green computing, and there are so many other implementations also which are going on to reduce the waste, and to also for the sustainable life development. So advantages of green computing are energy saving, environmental friendly, cost effective, utilization of natural resources, lesser e-waste and reduced carbon emission. So carbon emissions from the computers and from screens, big computer screens, are reduced, and more reuse, recycle and reduce policies are obtained, and less hazardous and less hazardous policies will come, and these all are the advantages of green computing. So mainly green computing is for saving people and the planet. So it helps in to save our mother earth and the people living on the earth. So disadvantages of the green computing are, there are little disadvantages of green computing which are only particular to the individual, but there are so many advantages of green computing apart from disadvantages. So implementation is costly. So the implementation for the green computing is little bit costly, and there are also frequent changes in the technology in our day-to-day life. So this is to be taken care of. So lesser people awareness, The people are not aware about green computing. So this is one major disadvantage of green computing. People are not even aware about taking care of their desktops or taking care of their defective devices. They leave behind or they leave behind these things. They ignore all the stuff and the burden to individual. The people themselves are not taking care of anything. So these all were the disadvantages of green computing. Hope you understand the presentation very well. Thank you. That's all for today. Please like, share and subscribe our channel and do comment on videos and also press the bell icon for all new latest updates. Thank you.